For the ground, I know I'm on man. I'm my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed.
Good morning all. Hope we are well. Hope we are doing good. Interesting spot here on DJ for sure. But yeah, hope we're all well. Thank you all for showing up nice and early. And yeah, let's get into it. There are a few more people rock up now that we've started the stream. Hopefully chat is working. So if someone could just type something in chat. I want to see if my chat widget is working. Anything, you can type anything you want. Then we'll get into the analysis. All right, we'll see if that shows up in chat. Is chat working? Come on. Yes, it is. All right, great. Chat is working. Now we can get into the analysis. So let's have a look at the 4-hour time frame. We'll start daily actually. Now daily is very interesting spot here. Even though we did close below this support here, we are into this rejection zone. Now this rejection zone, all of these wicks, for us to continue down here, we need to break below these wicks essentially and trade below these wicks, because we could reject here anytime. We've seen every time prices come to here, it's just been rejection, rejection. Even look at this big wick here that we have. So doesn't mean anything, you know, that this candle closing below the support, even though, you know, it's important that we had a bearish day, but the zone where we traded to is a very, how would I put it, a zone where it's not telling us that, okay, look, this is clear downside. We could easily reject as easily as go down at the same time. But for me, it more looks like rejection than potential downside. And this could actually be a great spot to have a potential area to look for nice upside here, right? Because we have 142 pip to the top here. Till here we have 67 pip. And until we start breaking this daily low, I don't see selling in this zone as very viable unless we start ranging, and then of course we're range trading, which is not really following a trend. But at the moment, you can see how we're just in this zone here, kind of ranging at the moment, and that'll be very clear on the 4 hours. So when we go to the 4-hour time frame, as you can see here, we created, you know, we're holding this previous support. So this is where my lines are drawn here. This daily resistance I've drawn from this previous daily resistance, which is really, if this daily candle can close above here, that looks super easy for tomorrow to continue up. That's obvious, but at the moment now we can see this 4 hours trying to, you know, break out of this after 1 2 3 4 rejections from this zone here, and we can easily see a similar candle to this towards the upside. It's very possible here, and we can start finding our way towards the top of the range here very easily. So yeah, it's a quite an interesting zone here, and definitely if you're going to ask for my bias today, I'm actually more bullish than bearish, believe it or not. And this is where it's a bit complicated, because based on where we're trading, right, and based on the higher time frame, you know, if we are going to sell, I need to probably get out of this range. I'm not interested in selling. I rather not touch GJ than to try sell it. If there's no buy options for me today, I'm not going to really trade it, just because of we've had this type of rejection here. The worst thing you can do is sell it into all of this rejection here, and it doesn't even make sense to sell anywhere. So setting up for buys, there was a nice option really early on the charts here. See if this 4-hour support is relevant here. I mean, I can move it slightly up. I'll just mark this to see which one's more relevant. Let's have a look. Yeah, I like this second line here, so we can move it up to here. Right, so that's our 4-hour support at the moment, which we're rejecting on. Now really selling doesn't really make sense until we possibly get below here, and even below here it's even riskier. I mean, it's a very tough spot this, because we do have a daily bearish candle here. But you know, I don't really like the idea of selling in this zone. It's not the most confidence inducing place to sell. And if I'm just trying to populate, okay, where would I sell? You know, you don't want to sell at the lows, you rather sell to the lows. So I mean, potentially below here, but really I think we could see some nice buys out of this zone. There's a resistance here, which I'm gonna mark, which is I can't speak. Potential to buy above here, to be honest. Depends how big our range is. To this wick is 10 pips, 15 pips. Yeah, not the best, but it is tradable. And of course, the easy buys are gonna come above here, where we can start moving quite easily towards the upside and then trade back towards the upside. Would be nice to see a pullback down to here and another support. If we pull back to the bottom of the range here, then that could be quite nice actually to set up even for more buys here. I know I seem like I'm very, very bullish here, but it's just something I'm populating here on the charts, and I'm just really not interested in selling in here. Yeah, I know sells could play out probably from here to here, 48 pips, but just when you look at this on the daily time frame where we're trading, huge rejection. 4 hour is a disgusting rejection here. I mean, you're really trying to go against what the market is telling you, right? And you can see in the past how difficult this has been, right, in the past. So you just don't want to be caught up in that. So that's why I'm populating more of the idea for buys here from this zone. So that's basically the plan on GJ. Let's go have a look at gold and see what that's done overnight. It's still stuck in this sort of range here. So if we pull up the daily time frame here, we can see how we're still rejecting the top of the range here, which is not the best here, right? So 4 hour time frame on the other hand has created a resistance here. If we do close above this resistance, there could be some more upside. But again, gold is disgusting. It's not really a good place to trade at the moment. And you just need volume to give you pushes on gold. So you're either trading with volume on gold, or you're just trying to take a gamble. Because really there's no trend. There's no direct structure. I would say buys probably make most sense in this session here. But again, you know, this could change around at any time. Probably when you're at the top of the range, since we're ranging, you could probably look to sell from the top of the range with confirmation. So that's how you trade a ranging market. And yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at gold. It's not really much you can do. Counter trend sells potentially below 1993.16, but again, very tough. I think if you're going to buy, what is this range? Buys above here possibly. Yeah, 26 pips. Maybe buys above. Yeah, but then you're trading right into 2000. 2000 is a tough level. So yeah, gold is tough, I would say. For me, I'm sticking to GJ for this London session. It makes more sense. So yeah, if you enjoyed that analysis, guys, let me know. Leave a like. Harry is one of my best mentor. I'm no mentor to nobody. Just a regular trader. I appreciate all the nice comments, guys. Always appreciate it. If you have any questions, guys, let me know about the analysis. If you didn't understand anything or want to ask me about something, you can go ahead and ask. So we got this 15-minute close here, no top wick, still at resistance. Ideally, the buy should have come from the bottom of the range. Jeff in chat likes to trade early, so I guess that he's probably taken buys from the bottom of the range here. I don't see why he would not. But yeah, he's probably done, if I would have had to guess. Great analysis, man. Thanks. No worries, guys. Appreciate it. If you guys want me to look at another pair, I can also have a look at that while we're waiting. Yeah, took 3 trades already. Relax, man. Relax. Oh yeah, AU we have, EJ we want. W patterns and M patterns. I mean, they're not too important. Focus on structure, right? Focus on structure. Let's have a look at AU quickly. GJ is pushing here. Nothing I can do to enter at the moment, but you guys don't have to worry. We have so much space to trade here. Like literally, I'm not even panicking one bit. If this is gonna move, it's gonna move big. So you'll find a way in eventually. Let's have a look at AU. What has AU done? Yeah, man, this daily now is starting to break below here. This zone is kind of like a GJ zone where it's super strong support. So you want to be careful about that. But for now, yeah, I think sells make sense, man. Wait for this candle to pull back. As soon as it creates a resistance, you can potentially sell. If not, then you can sell below this support. But ideally, it would nice to see something like this happen again, where you pull back, create this change of structure, and then sell down. Pull back, create that change of structure, sell down. Continue the trend down to this support. That's what I would expect to happen. That's probably the best way to get an AU. If not, if a lot of volume comes, again, simple trade below the support here. Closures. Let's have a look at EU quickly. We had a request for EU. Daily time frame is closing bearish here. 4-hour time frame is, we have, so this looks like, you know, for the session for London, upside makes more sense just based on the 4-hour candles here. But we have this resistance you need to be careful about. If we look at where we would be able to take trades, this is kind of doing what GJ is doing at the moment, trading above here. So this is actually quite simple. All you have to do is wait for prices already closed above here. Any pullback that allows you to get in, that creates a support, you can look to trade this up to the upside. Just be careful of this zone, see what happens there, and then look to continue it. Yep, 30-minute no bottom wick, 15 no bottom wick. I mean, now it's just made a small one. But again, it's just gone, you know, it didn't close above this resistance. I was hoping it closed above. Yeah, 30-minute has no real bottom wick. But after it's moved this much, I don't think in 11 minutes it's going to make a bottom wick. It's possible, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Because the hour has a bottom wick, so it's not that bad. So we'll see if how this ends up playing out. Also, I've started to schedule the live stream. So if you noticed that the live stream was scheduled before I went live, it said Tradesharpe is going live and blah 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 blah. So hopefully that will allow you guys to adjust that to your time, right? Also, Crest, today are you going to make my overlay, please? The borders are too dark on this. Yes, sir. That's what I like. Nice background music. Where can I get it or listen live? Yeah, man. This is from Spotify. So if you go to Spotify, and if you have Spotify, then you can get this. This is, I pay, so I pay for this on Epidemic Sound. So there's sounds that you can use for YouTube called Epidemic Sound, and this is just called Lo-Fi Music by Epidemic Sound. But if you just want to listen to it yourself, as long as you have a Spotify account, it's free. But for me to use it on YouTube, I have to pay for it. But if you have a Spotify account, it's free. Where would buys be possible from the bottom of the range? I didn't see any setup. On what? On GJ? US 30? Yeah, we'll have a look at it in a minute. You mean on GJ? Or on a different pair? Yeah, GJ, there's no bottom of the range is here. There's no buy setup here. But the guy who was trading, his name is Jeff, he likes to trade really low time frames. So he'd probably be entering on this type of 5-minute candles here. Not the style that I trade, but works very well for him. But that's how he enters. He's like a quick scalper, you know what I mean? So that's probably how he would have entered. Was there anything to trigger that volume on GJ? It's not that much volume, man. It was just a 9-pip move. Nothing crazy, 9-pip move. But yeah. Yeah, that was the only entry. For now, there's been, unless you, yeah, I don't, really, it's really tough for entry. I don't see any entries here, and that's why I'm not involved in anything, because nothing is a solid entry. If I'm taking these more impulsive entries with less confirmation, I need to make sure that I'm taking those entries at London Open, where I can trust volume that will continue my move, right? Yeah, the 4-hour looked nice. So let's have a look at US 30 quickly before GJ starts doing some business and we need to get involved. So daily time frame ended up closing bearish here, but remember it's closing on top of this range here, so not the best closure. And the 4 hours trying to create support here, so be very, very careful. I think you can have a counter trend buy here. Yeah, this looks nice. If you could get above here, create some sort of support on lower time frame, then you can look to counter trend at least up to here or here. And yeah, that'll probably be the only option I see now on US 30. For selling below here is a little bit risky. I wouldn't recommend it, especially with that 4 hour. Good morning, Ethan. Morning. That's what I was saying. I was saying this is why I'm not selling here. It's a very, very strong zone. Yeah, this... It's a very disgusting zone, but it's a juicy zone because I just want to press buy. That's the thing. Because it's a lot of rejection here, but the problem is, if I just press buy right now, so I'll probably have to run a bit like a 80 pip stop. You in a buy on where? An Asian session buy. Finally you took it. 0.00001 lot. Yep. Nice, nice. Where an Asian? Where an Asian? I can't see, like, unless you're just trading off this candle here or something. But running super wide stops makes sense. Morning, Harry. What's your view on hedging? X. Do not hedge. Why would you hedge? You're just losing money somewhere always, right? You're not an institution. I mean, it makes no sense to hedge. Focus on trading one pair, being profitable on that, and creating income. No need to worry about hedging on another pair. You know, when we're not, that's irrelevant. It just creates more variance, more variables, more things to make your trading worse, which is not what you want, right? 165, 900-ish. 950. Let's have a look, 950. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, fine, up here. I thought you meant like down here. I'm like, come on, man, this is cap. I was gonna put cap in the chat. Yeah, alright. You closed your buy or you're still in it? I know he's still in it. He's greedy. Ethan is greedy. He'll still be in it. Nice work, man. Nice work. Yeah, gold's an absolute mess. Gonna concentrate here on GJ. Did anyone else in the chat? Ethan TP is 170. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. That's how he is. Make it 172. Anyone take sells yesterday? I wish I held the sells yesterday. If I had held the sells yesterday, man, I took sells up here. Break of this zone right here. And I closed here. Which was good at the time because, you know, I would have come back to break even basically. But as I saw the rejection, I closed. I posted that in Discord. And then this move came. And then I started crying, you know, myself to sleep because... Alright, nice. Everyone caught sells. That's nice. I like that. But, yeah, I didn't expect that this support was quite a strong support at the time. So I'm like, this is max target. But once we get the close below, you know, it gives you good confidence. But I got busy and I didn't re-enter at that time. I should have re-entered, but I left the charts. 166, 720. 720. Around there. A little bit late. I would be careful about this support. I was up in from 166.879 for sells, which would be a little bit safer here because we have this as a target, right? So if you take the same position as me from here, at least you have to target down to here, right? If you're taking it here, it's a small target. I get your position, it makes sense, but I was saying you can improve it by entering a little bit earlier. Always ways to improve, right? Yes, Agon was on the same. He was on the same cells. Closed at the same point as well. And then we both cried. Secure 10 pips. Nice, nice. Was your target 10 pips or did you just close at 10 pips? Because if your target wasn't 10 pips, you could have closed at your target, right? Or where a zone that makes sense to close. Once I saw this double rejection, I said, okay, let me close my sells. But then it pulled back up to my entry, then gave that huge move down. I should have got busy when I was in the trade, just left the stop loss and left the trade open, and then I would come back to the charts at a nice surprise. But this is not a surprise here, is that we're rejecting this resistance. That's why we marked it out. So until we get above that, it could be a bit tough. But remember, guys, if we are going to buy out of the bottom of this zone here, we have time. And it will be a nice move, something like this. So I wouldn't panic too much. Definitely going to be opportunities to find a trade here. Let me type up the... Simple plan. What do I think about UJ? I can have a look at UJ. UJ. Daily close bearish here above this support. 4 hours rejecting. Yeah, it's a mixed session here, to be honest, with all of those rejections. I'd say on UJ, if you can get above 133.740, probably buys make sense. But selling it right now, there's nowhere really to sell it. It's quite messy. This is not really a nice tradable zone inside here. Not really the best. So I'd be careful with that zone in there. So I'm wondering here if we do end up closing above this zone here. Is there a potential here to take buys? This 13 pips, a little bit small. We'll see if it closes and how it closes. Any important news today? No, there isn't any important news today. It's pretty clean, pretty simple. Today is going to be Wednesday. We have a bit of USD news later on, but otherwise it's easy. Just today is Friday where we have a lot of JPY news. Let Agon write hi and then delete his message. See if that works. There we go. Why is it not working? No, it's fine. This is what chat is for. Go ahead, spam chat. Chat is for you guys and for me to answer your questions. Right, so GJ is pushing up here, but there's no way we can enter. Even this 5-minute candle is not even giving us a closure here. So, and if this 5-minute candle closes above here, I probably expect it to push up to here, but 8 pips is not enough of a range. I'll really be forcing the market to buy at the top of the range. I mean, the 1 hour would look okay to continue up, but then the 30-minute I'm buying the top of the range here, because we do have this 30-minute resistance here as well, which I don't really want to be buying into, right? So that is exactly why. Which is around here, this 30-minute resistance. So I'll just keep that in the back of my head, and yeah. It will delete from the overlay. It will delete. Don't worry about that. If you want, I can remove it and show you. Look, I can remove Ethan's message. Actually, no, I can't even remove messages. I don't know why. How can I not even remove the messages? I can only ban Ethan. So if I want to ban Ethan, I can ban him. Yeah, there's some bug in the chat. I can't even remove his messages, which is interesting. Ethan's playing games because I can remove other people's messages, but not Ethan's. Really, he's playing games. Let me try to remove his most recent. Oh yeah, now I can remove that. See, just type. See? Let's see if it removes it. Oh yeah, it won't remove it from that, but that's all good. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so we rejected this 30-minute resistance. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Still waiting. He is a hacker, he is a hacker. Trust me. It's around 52 people in here. If we can press that like button, definitely helps out the stream. If you're enjoying it. If you're not enjoying the stream, you can probably leave, and that's what you'll probably do. But if you are not enjoying the stream but enjoying it at the same time, then let me know why you're not enjoying it, and hopefully I can try and prove it so you do enjoy it. Yeah, of course you can't delete my message. I'm the one who runs the stream. At a big psychological level, I just look at it, and if I'm trading up to a level, I keep it as a target. So the next level here is 166,500. So if I'm trading to there, obviously there's nothing that's going to cause us resistance before then, because we have a clean candle here. Maybe this, but if I'm, let's say, taking buys above here, I might as well just target 166,500, because I know algorithms and stuff like that will be taking profits at that zone. So I can expect a pullback there. So if I do start seeing rejection from that zone, I can essentially just start to close my trade. That's basically the rules. So it's pretty simple, nothing complex. Yeah, new video is pretty cool. It's not shared that much online. The video about candles with no wicks and my opinion of them. I think I have a different opinion. Don't break the rules. Yes, don't break the rules. Morning, Almar, morning. You all here. Why did your emoji came out as typed? Super funny. So yeah, let's see what this 15-minute candle does here. Closes in 5 minutes. It's super funny. I'm like, why is he typing face fuchsia poop shape? I'm like, come on, man. Pink slush puppy. Nothing came. Crash should fix this. There's no zoom running. No zoom running. That's why. Sell gold. Man, gold's a mess. But yeah, it makes sense to sell below there. Populated that in the beginning. Man, this is forced labor. Labor's job, man. Labor's job. I got wrecked today playing bank stocks, catching falling knives. More bank fears might be coming. It's not good if you got wrecked doing it. Right? Remember, stick to what you know. Don't try be a hero, right? It's not our job to be a hero. Heroes fail in the market, unfortunately. But that's why everyone gets interested with the markets, because they see huge opportunity, but most of that opportunity is missed. Reason why we miss most of that opportunity is because once it's passed, it doesn't really come for a while, and then you can't replicate that again because it was a fluke. Can't make money trading flukes. Long term. Short term, yes. Long term, no. 3 minutes till this candle closes here. Do I want to take a position on this? Let me have a look here. See what the 5 minutes doing. Yeah, 5 minute doesn't look too nice. The issue I have here is we're at this 30-minute resistance. Buying into resistance is never usually a good idea. So if that's the case, then I'm not gonna do that. But if this closes above resistance, kind of changes things. We shall see. Signal is loading, brother. Signal is loading. Trying to find an entry. I need to keep the stream win rate very high. Stream win rate, thank God, is around 100%. So it's going to burst soon. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Wait for the 30-minute above the resistance. Yeah, definitely that could be an option. 30-minute stops as well. Let's just see what this 15 does. It's not looking like it's going to be the best closure. We just have to be patient. Something's cooking. If you guys be patient, something's cooking. Something's cooking. Big rice and beef stew is cooking. 1 minute time frame? Yes. Yeah, that's not the best. But I mean, if it breaks that range, possibly it might be nice. Unless you buy on the retest of here. You smell the rock is cooking. I was gonna say, if this 5 minute actually closes above, I mean, it's looking like something is cooking here. I don't know, this is a tough spot, guys. It's a tough spot. Let's see. This is a 30-minute resistance here. Right? 30-minute resistance here. Let's see where the 15 closes. Closes above that or below it? Eight seconds till this closes, and probably it's gonna close below, which is not the best. So then we probably should wait for the 30-minute close for more confirmation. I mean, we could take it here. Stops are not that big. Target is also even worse. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here. No point of forcing a trade at the top of the range. We have plenty of space to take this towards the upside. Not looking for GJ shorts? No, I'm not interested in GJ shorts in this zone at all. Even though they could play out today, I'm not going to take them. I'd rather wait for buys to set up from this zone just based on this rejection. Even though, yeah, it looks daily is very bearish, but this is just, I can't sell into that. I mean, you could sell back to it, but we've just seen like nothing is telling me to sell just yet. Everything is showing me buys, buys, buys. But I'm being very careful not to buy at the top of the range at the moment. I know everyone in chat is like, hands are sweating, they want to take a trade. We have been getting trades, but unfortunately they're becoming a little bit later. They are becoming a little bit later. Which is sometimes how it's going to be. But if you stayed consistent to the streams, you would have a 100% win rate if you took every trade on the stream. So don't complain. I'd rather give you quality, not quantity. And also I created this stream so that you guys build confidence to take the trades. It's not a signal stream. You guys need to build confidence, because if you can't even build confidence to take a trade, how are you going to build confidence to increase your risk and become a better trader? This is why I like to keep these streams short and sweet. Answer you guys' questions that you normally ask me. Have a chat, give my analysis, lay out my plan that I'm going to use in my session, and take it. Cowboy. That's not cowboy. How's that cowboy? Jeff said he took 3 trades, so where's his abuse? Oh, don't leave GJ alone, you know, she'll get sad, she'll get sad. Yeah, this 5-minute closure might be, it looks interesting, you know. I mean, I'm kind of populating it as a scalp potential. It looks like a potential here. Just the range is so small. Like for us actually to make profits, we have to break this range all the way up here, but it is possible. Let's see how this closes and I'll make a decision. We could try scalp it, quick scalp, but the problem with the quick scalp is not really big enough. But definitely enough for us to get into break even. Yeah, stop loss has to be... I'll probably run it here below this here at 166.029. Let's see how this closes here. Maybe. Yeah, looks like we're getting some volume. Yeah, let's wait till this close and we'll see. Potential position here. Potential. I'm gonna wait for the close though. I'm not taking it like this. Yep, didn't close yet. You don't do that with the charts like that. Do what with the charts like that? Explain to me what you're not happy with. And let me read your question better, because you wrote don't in capital, so you don't do that like that. So explain what don't is, so I can answer it for you, because maybe your opinion is also correct, but maybe I also have an opinion. So if I also have an opinion, maybe you can take my ideas and I can take your ideas and we can consider it. Instead of being biased in this industry, right? Instead of having one side and sticking to that one side, you can be open to all people's concepts, right? Because people might see something in a way that you don't see it. So it might make sense to them, but not to you. The key thing is that as long as I'm trading for myself. I'm not trading for you. I'm not trading for anyone else. If I'm trading for myself, that's all I care about, right? I care about my results and what I'm doing in the market. Doesn't matter if someone doesn't agree with me, someone does. Because if people like the way I trade, then they're going to appreciate it and they're going to, follow along. But if they don't like the way I trade, then they're not. And that's simple. You're never going to make no one happy. It's like a deal, The best deal is when no one's happy in the deal, right? If you're bargaining and you're making a deal between someone, the best deal is when no one's happy. When you're not happy and he's not happy or she's not happy. I don't like it. That's fine, man. And we didn't get this 5-minute close above. The more that this 5-minute doesn't close above, the better it looks, because then the next one that does will do what all of these candles that could not do. And maybe I get a quick shot towards the upside, at least to get into a profitable position and make a decision to go BE or to hold it. Never make a she not happy. It's crazy. Hey, that's a different subject, man. Not gonna get involved in that politics. Just don't mind the basher, bro. Oh, I love bashers, man. I love conflict. I just want to see what his point is. He comes and bash writing that, but then he just leaves. Sometimes I ask people, can you exercise a thought without automatically adopting it as a belief? Yes. This don't is force crest. So the 30-minute resistance is holding, which is annoying because we can't do anything at the moment. But again, patience is my biggest source of income. And it's what 90% of the markets are. Harry doesn't want peace, he wants problems. What if I resolve problems with peace? So that means I do want peace, but I make problems into peace. I don't know. What is your worst losing streak? Losses in a row? Probably not taken more than 4 losses in a row. You know, because if I'm taking 3 losses in a row, something's going wrong. I need to check what's going on. But as in losing streak in the beginning, man, I was not profitable for months. A year I was not making money. So I wouldn't worry about that. But it changes. Once you have a plan, it changes. Harry has accuracy of a ninja and wisdom of a king. Appreciate you, man. Just a normal guy trading the market. Look at this 5-minute candle here closing in 50 seconds. Let's see how this candle closes here in 50 seconds and we make a decision. We make a decision. Maybe attempt a small scalp here, you know? Just a small one. It's a risky position. I'll probably go half risk on this, but you know, I just see it as an option for now. Yeah, we could try this. Anticipated to break the range here. Stop loss here around 166.051. Probably take it at the break of the high here. Probably break of this high. Something like this. But I need a bottom wick on this 5-minute. This 5-minute has to have a bottom wick. So there's the bottom wick. So I've just put a buy stop here. Once it re-breaks the high, I should be in. Should be in once it re-breaks the high. Want a deeper bottom wick would be better. Something like this. Really, this is maximum stops down here, but really my stops are somewhere here. It's like a safer stop. But we'll see if we get triggered in properly. That's the bottom wick. So if this flips, it should be good if this flips. Always give your thing a bit of a gap because spread would have entered you. This didn't break the high on my broker yet. So I'm still safe in the position. My buy stop is somewhere around here. So I'll just write that so people joining know that. Buy stop. Put that in the middle. So yeah, that's why you always want to give your thing gap here. Otherwise you go straight to stop loss, which is obviously not what you guys want. So I'll let you know when I get activated. And we shall see. Now I'll actually move the buy stop just a little bit closer because as this flips, it should be alright. So yeah, let's see if it activates or not. Many times when I've kept my... just give yourself always a pip to count for spread, right? So this broke the high by only like 0.2. My buy stop is around a pip above the entry. So always give yourself a pip. Otherwise, yeah, this might enter us soon. Let's have a look. Let's concentrate here and see if this enters us. Took it breaking the wick. Yeah, I want to give it a little bit more of a gap. But, you know, just see what happens. If it re-breaks that high, I'll be in anyways. This 5-minute closing into the range is not the best thing, right? Yeah, just watch this 15-minute close here, right? This 15-minute might close bearish, which is not good. It's not what you want. Buying if it closes above 250. Yeah, we want to trade to 250. That's like a target where we can go break even, right? I hope this doesn't trigger me last minute. You just want to make sure that if this 30-minute closes above this resistance, my trade is still the same, because I would be entering at the break of the high. And stop loss below the 30-minute candle low. So the trade actually ends up being the same. Yeah, but we won't necessarily fill that 66 pip range at once, right? Might take us some time. Come on, close above so we get a trade. Close above. Do it. Yeah, I mean, that technically still, 15 still closing bullish here. 30-minute closed above. My buy stop's gonna be at the same area. Same area. I'd prefer to see this have a bottom wick though. It's gonna trigger me. Shit. Okay, it triggered me into the trade probably. Let me check. Yes, I'm triggered into the trade. So I am in. I got triggered on that candle. My broker actually has a bottom wick on that 15 minutes, so we should be okay. Yeah, it has it on the broker. Yeah, I saw that. So let's see. We're in now. Straight into drawdown. Not the best, but no problem. Plan for this trade. If price starts rejecting up here, I'm gonna go to break even because that is the top of our range and our resistance. I obviously don't want us to reject this and then end up losing the trade, so I'll probably go to break even by then. Realistic target, we'll have a look. But for now, it's pushing nicely. Yeah, 30-minute looks good. Let's see if we can get this nice continual push. Anything closing back into this 5-minute range here, if this closes back into this range, I'm just going to close the trade. And I'll end up only losing like 3-4 pips. So that's the management plan on this trade. Otherwise, I hope this should continue up. Alright, so this is a spot where I can go break even, but looks like we're pushing here. This is a nice push. Come on, GJ, do it for chat. Nice, nice, nice. If you're not having a good week trading, I'd recommend you go to break even at this point here. This is a good spot to go break even. There's no point of losing this trade since we're at resistance. But for me, I'm not going to go break even. I'm going to see in case it rejects off I'm going to just put my stop somewhere here like this and see what ends up happening. I can manage it here. But yeah, we are rejecting that resistance. But anything closing in this 1-minute range, I'll close for a small loss. But I trust this trade to continue up. I really think we can continue up here. But if you're not having a good week trading, I'd recommend just to go to break even now. No point of losing this trade. But if you're like me and you can afford it to pull back and it's okay, then I won't worry about it. Hopefully this can continue. Let's see. I'm out B. Yep, I'm not BE yet. As I said, if you're having a bad week, it's not a bad idea to be safe, but I still trust this. I just want to keep you guys safe at the same time. You know, it's very hard to manage two things at once. This is nice. Come on. When we get to here, I'm actually going to full rule. When we get to here, I'm going BE full. But for now, it's looking all right. Looking alright so far. Hopefully we can just get one more quick push here. Just don't like this resistance. If we can just get a nice quick another 10 pips, we can be done. Get on with our day. There we go, nice. Come on, do it for Harry, don't be shy. Just a little bit more. Nice. Now we're moving. Alright, at this point I don't see a point of us losing the trade, so I'm probably going to move stops to break even here. Makes sense at this point to move stops to break even. So just going to move it right to break even here. And it's going to end up being a break even trade if anything. So stops are at break even now. If we can get... Oh yeah, that's a big push. Come on, just a little bit more. Looking to close around somewhere here. Nice, 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 nice. See if we can get a big push here. About to close. Not be greedy. Yes, here we go. This is nice. Remember guys, don't be greedy. It's almost there. TP. I'm out. TP hit. Boom. Yes, sir. Come on, W's in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Nice trade, guys. Nice and simple. Not being greedy. I did buy close to the highs, so if you want to leave a runner, but I'm out. Very nice, clean trade. Yes, sir. That's it. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Thank you, thank you. There's your signal. I hope you took the signal. Big fat candle for Harry. So we did get that one. Thank you, man. Welcome, welcome. And this is still running. Another win. Very happy about that. Very, very nice. Full W's. I like that. I like that. Okay, now, GJ, am I going to regret closing? Am I going to regret closing? That was nice. I like that. I like that. Nice clean trade there. Let's have a look at this trade. There we go. That's the trade. Took a buy at the break of the high, like we said, and exited up there. Simple trade. for the no cap gang, and I closed up at the top of this wick here. Was a resistance. I don't want to be greedy. Looks like, you know, now you'd be losing income, and you know, just do a little bit of a job there, right? So nice and clean. Nice and clean. Welcome, guys. Glad we got this signal. Amar asked for it in the morning, and we gave it. That's the signal. Now we can be done. Quick scalp. Finally, we get a trade on stream. Finally. It's been since the beginning of the week we didn't get a trade. At least now we've got a trade. So if you guys haven't left a like already, leave a like for that at least. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you should subscribe, because, you know, we're putting out good content. Because I came, yeah, I'm happy. You know, it's good for me as well, because I get to finish early, right? So I don't mind taking a trade early. Full gang with us, yeah, it's good. Hopefully the full gang ate today. Steak dinner was on me. How many trades did we get in this month? On stream, I have to count. Probably about 6, 7 on stream. Total trades this month, probably around 15 or something. Yeah, I'm not interested in selling. I think GJ is super bullish from this zone, in my opinion. It's good always to check the broker here. Also, Crest, when you make the overlay on the screen at where next to my trade, where I wrote Tradesharpe on the opposite side, just put trade statistics. We'll put up on the stream what our win rate is and how many trades we've taken. Right? Just so people, when they join the stream, they can see our statistics, and yeah. We all know we're on the chart. Yeah, we know we're on the chart. I'm gonna drink some liquidity water to that, so cheers to that, guys. Looks like our TP was quite decent. I mean, we could hold this for the rest of the day, but again, my position's at the highs, so I can look to add another position if we get something different, but we'll see. I think remove the chat. No, some people watch full screen, they need the chat. Trades taken will go next to my logo. Excuse me. Next to my logo at the bottom of the screen, we'll do the trades taken and trade statistics. Man, drinking water is making me burp. Not good. Just remove the chart. Yeah, we don't need the chart. Yeah, solid TP there. We would have lost a lot of income. And this is what people don't understand. Yeah, you hold the trade, but now you're losing 7 pips worth of income. Now you lost 8 pips worth of income, right? We secured, we're out. We're happy. We've done our job, and that's why not having greed in TP is great. Morning, Harry. Go up. I mean, yeah, it's already smashed it. Thanks to Mr. Elon Musk, who provided the liquidity. So thank SpaceX. All right, man. I'm probably gonna end off the live now. Nothing much really to talk about. I appreciate all of you joining. Imagine someone new joins now. Well, yeah, they missed the trade, so they better show up early. So be sure you subscribe. Otherwise, they'll miss the trade. So yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream here. Thank you guys for showing up and being consistent. And yeah, I'm happy we caught another win. It's always nice for that. And yeah, always appreciate you guys. You don't understand. It's really nice. And thank you for showing up. And with that being said, take care, trade sharp, and until the next stream. Peace.